Quarterfinal number 2, it's the same matchup as the first one, but it's of course two different players. Both are hailing from Korea. Now, as you can see here in the bottom, it is FoCuS versus Chaemiko. And the winner will face Fly in the semi-final tomorrow. Oops, I had so much time and I forgot to change this. It's the third best orc in the world at the moment in FoCuS. And if he plays like Fly, then Chaemiko is having a rough task for sure. Playing for the Lao Pao Esports Club is FoCuS, spawning in the bottom left on Northern Isles again, so we don't see fancy Amazonia opening, which was already quite curious, to be honest. So it's pretty much the same that Fly played. Fast Fascia into Tech. And on Chaemiko's side, will he follow up on Sock's Mountain King play? He should be scared after seeing Sock's game, for sure. And it is an Archmage. So it's a lot about last hits, it's a lot about creep route. It's pretty much the same as we've seen before. Question is, how good is the Wolf Harass? How early is the Arcane Tower? And so far we don't see one. So the first Wolf Harass will be pretty unpunished. Has to use Militia, has to move them away. This is time that goes into Yalamba. Big question for me is, will we still see the rifle play? It wasn't successful at all for Sock. Sock always has his own way of playing this matchup. He had this rifle into breakers build that I haven't seen in a while though. So it's the same creep route for Chaemiko as well. Null. Ooh. Okay, tech before Rex. I was quite curious about that. Wolf summoned early. No shop for speed scroll harass or something. I guess even if there's no speed scroll, you still don't have time to creep the Tuskarrs, right? So FoCuS is checking for an early creep, which is not happening. And we'll sandwich him now. Early exchange, but I like that Chaemiko is already bringing the fight to position here. And he's blocking this tiny little hole. This one almost as well. But yeah, this is already a way better reaction to this Wolf Harass compared to what Sock played. Give the guy Abaninsky some love. He's on Pat's team. Abaninsky, you are wonderful. So tech into rifles. Chaemiko is playing the rifles as well. The meta in this matchup is shifting pretty much weekly. Or bi-weekly at least. So the amount of breakers, the amount of Sorks. We haven't seen any Sorks for Sork, for example. And with this rifle priest build, I think you just can't afford them. You want breakers in high numbers ideally to control the TC. But if you control the heroes in general, like, do you need so many breakers? Is there any way to keep the TC from 3? I don't think so. Can't wait for the day that they nerf Clap and Storm. But okay, big last hit battle. And this time Chaemiko got it. Already a slightly different game than Fly versus Sock, where Fly got the last hits and with that slowed down the Archmage. This is level 2. Some more damage on the Orc units, and with that he moves away, and with that is a level 2. Arcane Tower up. Trying to get this Footman, but Chaemiko is taking care. Good movement. And that's a kill on the Wolf, so no threat for the Footman anymore. No mana for the Archmage now, with this Water Elemental expiring and this one recently summoned. There's not too many summons anymore, and FoCuS is just waiting for his TC to come in. We go Spirit Lodge into Beastery, so first Shaman against the summons and for a little bit of slow, and then into Wyvern for more creeping, which should be the norm right now. And he's retreating. TC comes out. No aura first this time. I really don't get... Like, can some orc explain this aura first thing? On level 1, does it really make such a big difference? For movement speed and attack speed? Are you that much faster compared to Stomp? Because I feel like there's oftentimes the moment where you would love to have Stomp, but then you're stuck on aura. I don't know. Thank you, Stars and Stripes, for the 777 bids. Neo, the carry. Thank you very much. I'm a real trooper. I mean, I get the idea that in today's Warcraft, the timings are so razor sharp, so you want to min-max as much as you can. And in this game, it's totally nice. Like, there was no push by Chaemiko or anything. So aura does fasten up things. But imagine Chaemiko is aggressive. Which he, of course, can't be. But what if? Picking Stomp first is definitely the safer thing, I feel. And I don't think you gain so much by going aura first. Especially not with the Tuskar camp. I feel like when you're chasing, then aura is of course wonderful, especially in combination with Purge. But what if not? What if you're just creeping? What if you're just standing there and it's 5% attack speed, which is nothing? Well, not nothing, but... I really love how Chaemiko is delaying the TC's progress. Yes, he's a level low on the Mountain King. Oh, Raiders, interestingly. What? No Wyvern. Want some Ensnare pickups, I guess. But yeah, the only CC, the only crowd control is Stormbolt. We don't see a second Sanctum. We get Dispel now plus Shop, so maybe a lead into Breakers. I still love to see a little bit of slow, even if it just forces a Purge or something. To have that on the TC, you need the craziest micro, which Chaemiko definitely has. But yeah, I don't know. Finally, the natural expansion creep. An expansion is something we don't see by FoCuS at all. Fly was a lot faster with this. TC creeping up. Heal wards close to level 3. Super tanky already as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, we're gearing up. Is there a peon already? Yeah, I don't see one. There he comes. Escorted by a Kodo beast. This drummer is super rude, right? He could just pick up the peon and help him to be a little faster and a little more convenient. He has so much hard work to do coming up. Okay, Pendant of Energy again on the Mountain King this time. 500 gold for Chaemiko.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still on level 3, and with all these Shaman, I think he should go Water Elemental next. Headhunter's added already, so you can see FoCuS's idea to this matchup is a lot different from Fly. No Wyvern. Maybe due to the fact that there's early Riflemen. I feel like Wyvern accelerate the creeping a lot more. TC 3.3. Wind of Mana stealing should be very nice. And here comes Chaemiko engaging into this expansion with a lot of mana. 450 plus the potion. Is it level 2 aura? Yes, it is. So this should be Chaemiko's 1-1-1 build. 1-2-1 build, 1 Water Elemental, 2 Aura, and then into Blizzard. Even though there's Raiders. Second Arcane Sanctum for more Spellbreakers, and now we see the Sork. Okay. Crowd control is getting more and more on both sides. We see Ensnare and Stomp versus Clap and Slow. Infi, of course, the one not playing with Sorgs at all. Sok followed up on that, but Infi way, way more successful. So with 4 rifles, you have the answers to Kodos. We have only 1. Prevented a high-level TC, and so hesitant to go into this. 53 supply against 57. More time for this expo. The Stomp is nice purchase on the Oh my, this Lightning Shield. This Lightning Shield is super sick. Chain Lightning as well. Stomp out. So all that meat shield is almost gone. We have 1 heal scroll. But that's pretty much about it. FoCuS at 54. Sorry about that. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. Chinese server, you know it. Speed scroll. Why did it happen in the fight? God damn it. Clap to take care of the Raiders, but there was a heal scroll to counter this. Oh, the claps are so surreal. This high mana MK is such a huge carry. Pop the potion. Claps his way out of this entangle. He has an invul, so focusing this MK might not be the best idea. FoCuS down to 51. Chaemiko as well, but way more losses on FoCuS' side. Another heal scroll. Oh yeah, look at this. Slow and Clap. What a wonderful combo. Wait, he got Aura too? Oh wow, maybe a misclick. I didn't even catch that. I don't have the overlay. Sorry about that. It's such a no-brainer to go for Storm 2. So, this is a pretty good fight for Chaemiko, carried by a high mana MK. He's trying to backstab. First breakers are coming out as well. No tier 3 by FoCuS. Not a fan of the Raider play at all. Chain Lightning for a double kill again. Blasting through the mana. This shop helps so much. Almost 200 gold for Chaemiko. So he can go for another potion, and he absolutely does. Mountain King is tanky enough. Speed scroll. Kodo didn't even eat yet. Here comes the Clap again. And it's countering everything. Breakers are coming into this fight. Immune to magic, of course. Chain Lightning level 1, but looks very impactful. FoCuS forced into a TP, losing another Raider down to 28. And his expansion will suffer for it. He repaired everything. Alright. But that's GG. And that is Chaemiko showing FoCuS how it's done. I don't know. Why is Raiders better than Wyvern? Yeah, I get it that there's Riflemen. But you can't prevent level 3 MK. You can't prevent Stormbolt even. Aren't Raiders just fodder if there's no damage cap on Clap? Decent human transition, I feel. Very good early game with the last hits. So he got that. Or these levels on the Archmage, which are absolutely key in the early games. We go to Amazonia, by the way. Curious if we see a Mountain King once again or not. Yeah, and in comparison to Sok, Fly lost. FoCuS didn't get the rifle kills. And once they're in high numbers, that's pretty damn good. And found a nice timing to punish this expansion. Without the Wyvern, I feel this expansion is coming up a little late. And then we have a 50 plus supply army and a level 3 MK, and then against Grunt's Radar Headhunter, you can just kill it. You can just kill the army, and items were a big factor as well. Mana Potion, Mana Pendant was really nice for Sock. And Clap is the meat grinder, in my opinion. So, Chaemiko with match points going on to Amazonia. Barracks first. What? Is he playing Pally? No, Pally Rifles doesn't work either, right? What is this? Is he towering him? Is he Firelord towering him against the Fascia? FoCuS with Rax this time, so not the fastest creep. Is he aware that Chaemiko is playing this? I don't get it. Oh boy, is Chaemiko back to the Firelord push meta? Okay, you might have seen it on Netties already. I definitely did not. No lumber mill, no blacksmith. So what is it? Firelord push? Beastmaster push? FoCuS goes... Wait. FoCuS goes... Fascia, Barracks, Shop. That's so passive. That's the complete opposite of what Fly did when he rushed the tier 2. Maybe all you need is Arcane Towers, so no Lumber Mill required. 20 seconds until we see the hero. Huh, what else could there be? Not sure. Tinker, Dark Ranger, not really. Firelord, Tower push. Oh wow, that's some old school Chaemiko shit. And FoCuS. Oh, Lightning Shield here. If this is getting stolen somehow. He's already so hurt. He's already so hurt. And he didn't even get a single point of experience. Okay, now he killed it. But he's in a world of trouble. Very good for him that he didn't tech. But he's just storming the Orc base. The burrows are far away. They're positioned here aggressively. But guess what? This is so exposed. Let's check if the lava spawn is splitting. Fascia is in trouble. Grunt is in trouble. Very good defense by the wolves, I think. To pressure this Firelord a lot. But this is all time for the towers. Can't really turn around. 5 HP. Should just sacrifice it to the creeps or something. But 3 lava spawns in the base. Towers are coming up. Where did he build the... Okay, power build on the lumber mill, probably. Firelord actually died. Necessary. So, here's another split. One worker dying, but he's taking care of the grunts. Now he can turn his attention again to cancelling healing on the Fascia. Another split. Burrows are helping a ton now, though. But once these towers are up, what to do? He doesn't deal with the lava spawns quickly. Now he does, thanks to the burrows. But hello, God Tower. Firelord is coming back in a second. Another split right here. And that's the upside of a Firelord. You don't really need him to be around. Peons are falling. 2 towers up. Gets the level 2, so Chain Lightning against Workers and Footmen is actually really good, but can you sustain the mana? And finally the lava spawns are dealt with. Investing 200 gold mana and more into this now. One Chain Lightning and one Wolf, but he's taking care about these Wolves so quickly. Very hard to attack into the 3 towers now. 4th tower on the way. Kills Grunts. Fire Lord is back with mana. FoCuS calls GG. It's just too much. These towers are too much. And Chaemiko is tower pushing FoCuS out of this tournament. So we get Fly versus Chaemiko tomorrow. Damn. He did not expect this. The burrow just very exposed. And Chaemiko, boom. Towering in the south. Didn't deal with the lava spawns quickly enough. And that's game. That's the 2-0. Oh man, who expected this? Who could ever expect this? That Chaemiko is bringing back the Fire Lord tower push. Not too sure that I like the burrow positioning at all for FoCuS. And also, this... He had an idea, right? Farseer Grunt's shop. He knew something was coming. But he couldn't prevent it. Too many lava spawns. Way too many lava spawns. Due to the fact that the burrows couldn't reach the lava spawns. And then there's loss of income. And you just push with Footmen and more towers. And 3 towers up there. He was far away from Demolishers or anything that does damage, really. And as long as there's lava spawns, you don't need a Fire Lord. And they split twice each. It was perfect. That was pretty much perfect. I like it. Very cool spin to this matchup. Making the orcs aware that this is always a possibility. Especially when you're facing Chaemiko. And probably Fortitude, if this picks up steam. Quick games today. We're halfway done and we're all only 1 hour into the broadcast. But guys, we have more for you. The next one is the World Champion. It is Lyn versus Alice in an Orc versus Night Elf matchup. Alice playing a couple of talents here and there. So hopefully we'll see that as well. Because it's just so wonderful to see Lyn playing against it. On paper and out match. But maybe Alice has a little curveball for the War Chief. So see you in a bit.